You are now live. Yeah, Schlock West in the morning, Dash Radio, the Spin Room. You know what it is.
What it do, party peoples? It's your man, Bigg Pwee from the Spin Room. We on and popping again. Another Monday afternoon, man. We getting it popping. Hope you guys all had a wonderful weekend. Thank you guys very much for joining us. Let's get my crew up in the building, man. Jay, Tasha, Miss Everything. What uppers? We got K. Stephanie in the building. What uppers? How's everybody doing today?
Good.
I love it, man. I love it. We are still in this pandemic, so please make sure that you guys still wear your mask, wash your hands, and socially distance. Oh, my goodness. It's been a crazy, crazy weekend, but we back at it again. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know how we do before we start the show. Right down below, you know how we do it. Right down below, we need you to subscribe to this YouTube page. Click on that subscription, click on the bell, because we post a new video every single day. Monday through Friday, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we drop a new episode for you. We want to make sure that you're part of the Spin Room crew. Plus, we're on all podcast platforms, so you can get us any and everywhere you listen to podcasts. Apple, Google, Spotify, and Anchor. Get us, subscribe, and share with your family and friends, all right?
This portion of the Spin Room is brought to you by Ask Ilya. Ask Ilya is a one-stop outsourced marketing department for clients. His team of specialists can help your business with media marketing, media branding, commercial production, content production, radio, TV, social media. They are also event specialists, internet radio specialists, and have a search engine optimization. If you're looking to grow your business, contact Ask Ilya at askilya.com. That Ask Ilya, ILLYA.com.
All right, man, let's get it popping. Let's get this Monday on the way with Jay Tasha. She's going to take over the entertainment news. And then K. Stephanie is going to back her up with some more entertainment news, man. All right, so let's get it popping. Let's go.
This Monday for this entertainment news, it is a sad Monday for the baby. He just lost his older brother to suicide. His older brother shot himself, and we still don't know why or what the reason is behind it. It's a very, very sad story, but the baby is dealing with it. He reached out on Instagram last week and told everybody, you know, he's dealing with his family, dealing with his brother. He loves everybody, and he's doing all right. So, prayers to him and his family. His brother was Glenn Johnson, and he was only 34. So just could only imagine, he's right around my age. So I don't know what anybody can go through.
That's so sad, man. Especially, someone that is so close to you, and especially as a brother, and takes their own life. And that's so sad. And I feel for him. And the Spin Room, our prayers are with you and your family. Man, that's a hard one. That is such a hard one to swallow, man. Anytime you lose a family member or someone that's truly close to you, it's always hard. But, for someone to actually just take their own life, I think it may be just about that much harder. But man, I feel him on that.
I know.
Did he give any other information, of maybe he was dealing with a lot of mental, health issues? And because I've been there before, losing, I've been in that position before, and it's tough, but at the same time, as a family, we tried as much as we could. But I don't know if he gave out any information about, if his brother's been dealing with this for quite some time.
There's no sources right now saying what the issue could have been. But, they're dealing with it right now. They're keeping it, close knit. So we just sending our prayers over to his family.
Yeah.
And other news, it's another sad story. I don't know what's going on in the world, but a body
it's 2020, man. This is
right.
2020 for us.
2020, I don't know. But a body of a missing hip hop artist was found in the trunk after a Miami car crash. And I don't understand a body in a trunk, but let me go ahead and continue to tell you guys about it. His name was Robert Dupree Avery Coltrane. He was only 25. This was the person who was arrested and charged with illegally transporting human remains and second-degree murder in the death of a 25-year-old Brian Trotter, who was an up-and-coming hip-hop artist. It's he was in Miami. He was driving. He got in a car crash, and then they pulled the car over to the nearest parking lot. They seen flies around it, like the police seen flies around the trunk, and like smelled some odor. They popped it, and then they found the body of Brian Trotter in the trunk. So this, I don't understand what would drive somebody to do something like that, and then to drive around, because they said it was like a week. He's been missing for a week. His family said like a week prior, in October 17th, that he's been missing, and they found his body November 3rd.
I mean, the sad piece about this is that in this world now, I feel like there's more people that really, it's more people out here that care less about the next person. Will commit a crime, will kill somebody at a drop of a dime. I mean, you look in Chicago, man. I mean, like, they're broad daylight shooting and killing people in broad daylight. Like most of the time you would know, like, crimes would happen at nighttime. But now, I mean, these guys are doing it broad daylight. They don't care who sees them, what. I mean, you know what I mean? Oh, man. And, you talking about human trafficking and body parts and stuff like that. That's a huge, huge billion-dollar business.
Right. And the bad part is they were friends. They were friends before this happened. So I don't know what could have caused the arguments or whatever to have, he died of multiple gunshot wounds. And then they put him in the trunk of a car, and they've been riding around for more than a week with his body in the trunk. Like,
it sounds like maybe jealousy, how it sounds too cliche, but maybe it was about jealousy, a friend coming up and other people, other people in the group can't let them shine. So they just envious. I don't know. I don't know the story, but just sounds like it.
I mean, all we know, it ended up bad. That's all we do know. If he had 2 gunshot wounds, something bad happened.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
25, but we still gonna send our prayers to his family.
Absolutely.
His friend. Love him. I want to kind of switch gears. I did not know that Common and Tiffany Haddish was together. Like, can somebody inform me? Did I miss this?
Come on, Jay Tasha, you should know better than that.
No, shout out to my girl Tiffany. She is doing her thing. She said she wanted him, she got him. So she was ready. She had everything she needed to capture Common. So shout out to her. And then this actually is the first time they got together back in like August, I think. I found out. So this is the first time Common opened up about his relationship with Tiffany Haddish. And he said he's really happy that things are going well and like things are amazing. Like they even went and got tested together. So shout out to them for, going to the proper measures, getting tested, making sure there's no COVID for one, no HIV, none of those things. So, they're practicing, what they're doing behind closed doors. I'm not gonna put all that out there right there, because she talking about she ready, and she talking about you can't. What did she say in the movie? You can't get pregnant from a butthole. It's a butthole. Like I can't.
Right.
I shout out to her and Eve as well. She is finally quitting the talk after 4 seasons. She's been with her family. She's been with her family in London, and she liked it out there. The talk has resumed, and they're working back in studio here in LA. And so she's like, I'm just, after this season's over in December, I'm just gonna have to call it quits, because she wants to stay in London. Plus it's COVID. She wants to be with her family, and she's not flying back to LA. So, shout out to Eve. She's been doing her thing. That's 4 seasons. I did not know she was on there for that long,
Mm-hmm. Dude, that's dope. I can't wait to see Eve. I need to hear her drop some music, man. I mean, after that BET Rough Riders, Chronicles or whatever, you was kind of like, man, Eve was a beast on the mic. Like, you want to see her get back in a booth and spit some darts again. But I mean, big ups to her. I mean, she's worked hard for it, and at the end of the day, if that's whatever makes you happy, do what you got to do to make you happy. But London, aren't the numbers spiking up over there too?
It is, but she's over there. That's where she's at right now with her family. So she's not.
Her husband from there?
No, her husband.
Yeah. But hell, when you got that much money, you can you can tuck away and don't be. Yeah, that's right. You're right.
So when you talk about her music, though, K-Steph, like, who did you want to see in a versus battle with Eve? That I want to know. Like, who do you see a runner up with Eve?
Maybe like Trina
Trina.
or Foxy Brown.
I think we calling this battle. I think we calling this versus battle with Eve. Think she gonna come back and do it?
You know who I would like to see her go up against? Remy Ma.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Remy Ma. Eve and Remy Ma. Ooh.
Weird.
That'd be hot.
Yeah, that'll be hot. So that's what I have for my news. What you got over there, Kay?
So Angie Martinez wins the Radio Hall of Fame for 2020. And she took it upon herself to post her awards on IG, and she showed from, iHeart to Interscope to Rock Nation, giving her, the kudos that she's much, much well deserved, along with Sway in the Morning and the Breakfast Club. So shout out to them, for gaining that recognition. It's much well deserved, like I said, and well overdue as well.
Are you talking about Angie Martinez, the one who had the whole entanglement with, who let that whole entanglement out?
What do you mean?
The entanglement? Nah, that was Angela Yee.
Oh, that was Angela.
That was Angela
my bad,
Yee.
Angie. My bad.
Yeah, that was Angie. Yeah, Angie Yee from the Breakfast Club. Yeah, sat down with August Alsina then. But Angie Martinez, she is a legend in the radio game. She New York's finest in radio. She's syndicated, Latina, doing big things, man. So I mean, that's such a beautiful thing when you see somebody in the business this long, stick in it, and she's, and I'm not throwing shade, but when you look at somebody like what's her name that's on television, Wendy Williams, that nobody likes to be around, nobody wants to talk to, nobody wants to do interviews because she be burning bridges. Angie Martinez, completely different. Everyone loves Angie. Angie's a beast, so shout out to her and congratulations, man.
Yeah, definitely well deserved. I mean, I know all girls, especially in the radio game, they all, and even everybody looks up to Angie. I mean, like Pee Wee said, I mean, she's very respected. I mean, put it this way, she has still to this day an unreleased interview with Tupac Shakur, and she doesn't want to release it. And back then, people were pressing her to release it back then, and it was really bad, East Coast, West Coast back then. But anyway, much deserved. And I know for in the future, she might get more awards on top of that. So shout out to her.
Oh, that she will. Guaranteed she will.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so DJ D Nice was DJing from 7 a.m. Last week at the polls for election day. He was DJing from 7 a.m. till the polls closed. So I was watching, I don't know if you guys caught his IG, but he was putting in mad work, and even IG had to stop him after 9 hours and told him, like, yo, you got to get off, pretty much. He even screenshot it and everything, like, you've done enough, but I just love that about him, because he also was on Tidal not too long ago, spinning on, behind the wheels of steel. He's just phenomenal to me. So I don't know if you guys caught wind of that.
I didn't catch his IG, but I did catch D Nice in person back when he used to DJ at the National Urban League, because I used to go to those events. And he's like a real cool, down to earth. So I'm so happy that he's getting all these accolades now. Everybody's understanding, like, knowing what he's doing, and he's like dope. Like, he's dope.
Right.
Yeah, D Nice is dope. And I did see the post that he posted that IG sent him the thing, and he screenshot it. Was like, well, I guess I went too hard or I went too long or something like that, he said. I was like, that's dope. But, I mean, everybody loves Club Quarantine and what D Nice is doing. I mean, he's a beast, man, and I'm glad for him, too. He's another one that has put in a lot of work, from being an artist, now DJing, and, he's that celebrity DJ for a lot of folks now. So, big ups to him, man.
Definitely. Shifting gears a little bit, Beyonce's on Vogue magazine, and she will appear on December's 2020. She spoke with Edward, I'm so sorry if I pronounce your last name wrong. It's Enningful. So Edward Enningful, he's the editor there, and she spoke about fashion and family, and of course the Beehive. And she told, I guess Edward asked her along the questions, what joy has fashion brought her in her life this past year since the pandemic has happened? And her answer was, during the pandemic, she had to pretty much be her and her family pretty much got together and they did this thing called Fashion Fridays. And so they would dress up with each other's clothes, take pictures of each other. And then that grew into the newest Ivy Park collection, which is about to come out, is inspired by that new tradition that her and her family made. So it uses bright colors and just bold colors just to remind everybody to just smile throughout this whole pandemic. So I think that's very beautiful.
At the end of the day, Beyonce could do anything she want to do, man, and it's gonna be solid. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce can't do nothing wrong. Like, she can't. I mean, like, that's my girl. 100 grand, she can't do no wrong, man. Whatever she do, she can put on anything. She can put on a plastic bag, and she'll make that plastic bag dope. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, Missy did a plastic bag too, so same thing.
Right. Right.
Right. So I saw that Kerry Washington has her collection already from Queen Bee. So yeah, I mean, like I think I spoke about this last week's show. Like the colors are just, I love the colors. They're just pastel bright colors. But yeah, but that's all I have for this week for entertainment news.
All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you there, J. Tasha, K. Stephanie. Hit us off with that entertainment news for this week. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you can subscribe to this YouTube page. You can share it with your family and friends. All you got to do is just click down below, click on that bell. And then also, we're on all podcast platforms. And so make sure that you guys follow us on Google, Apple, Spotify, and Anchor, or any place that you get your podcasts, all right?
This portion of the Spin Room is brought to you by Ask Ilya. Ask Ilya is a one-stop outsourced marketing department for clients. His team of specialists can help your business with media marketing, media branding, commercial production, content production, radio, TV, social media. They are also event specialists, internet radio specialists, and have a search engine optimization. If you're looking to grow your business, contact Ask Ilya at askilya.com. That Ask Ilya, ILLYA.com.
All right, man. I want you guys to have a wonderful and blessed Monday. Thank you guys very much for rocking with the Spin Room crew. Tomorrow, we got Pee Wee's One Gotta Go. I'm going to hit you guys off with some good movies. One of my favorite actresses all time. My woman crush actress.
Oh, no, this is not an actress. We're going to figure it out tomorrow.
We'll figure it out tomorrow. Plus, we got Kay Stephanie's Her TV. Go pop off tomorrow, too. She's going to inform you of all the stuff that's going on television and in movies that you guys can watch, man, because we're still in this pandemic. So movie theaters, not open yet, but Kay Stephanie, she's going to hit you guys off, all right? You guys have a wonderful and blessed Monday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for Taco Tuesday, all right, man? We the Spin Room, and we out. Peace.
Yeah, you are now live